Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Matt's Finds. I got some more cool stuff that we have found from the thrift stores that we're going to show you tonight. Bunch of vintage items, so here we go. Check this out, guys. This is a vintage puzzle from 1981. This is Superman, made by DC Comics, and this was made by Playskool. And I found these in the kids section, very vintage, and someone has shrunk wrapped these like with some like food grade wrap, right? So I found some more also, so let's check out the other ones that I found. We also found a 1985 Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote from Warner Brothers. All right, this is also by Playskool. We also have right here a 1979 Big Bird Muppets Incorporated puzzle. This is pretty vintage and cool, and all the pieces are there. Like I said, it's been shrunk wrapped with something. Now this right here puzzle, it's pretty cool, but it sucks though because it's missing one piece though. And as you see, a piece just fell out because I guess someone didn't wrap this one too good. And this right here doesn't even have a year on it, but it is Snow White by Walt Disney. So I just thought that was a pretty cool vintage item to show you guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next item that we got. This is right here is from Milton Bradley. This is between 1978 and 79, the Milton Bradley Simon game. And this is almost in mint condition, guys. I mean, the box has a few little tiny little scruffs here and there, but I mean, this is a pretty great shape. And check it out, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you. Let you see the front cover right here. But when you open it up, that's what's inside, guys. And this game was cool back in the day because I remember having this at my grandma's house. Someone had got it for Christmas and like left it there, I guess, but you would turn it on and it would light up a color like yellow. So you would hit yellow, then it would go like yellow, red. So you'd have to remember that yellow, red. And then it would start to get complicated once it got up into like, you know, like 10 colors, like yellow, yellow, red, blue, blue, yellow, yellow, red, whatever. You would have to memorize that. So that was a pretty cool game right here. It's still got the little piece that it sat in, and it's got all the original instruction manuals and all the old advertisements. So I mean, this is pretty much like the only thing that happened with this game was that the plastic was taken off of it from the store, is what I'm assuming, because everything's still there. That's why I love thrift stores. You never know what someone's going to throw out. So speaking of games, I have found some more cool games. Check this out right here, guys. This one's called Split Second. And it says 5 electronic action games, opens the door to excitement and action for the whole family. Each game offers its own special challenge. Each lets you feel the thrill of head-to-head competition. Some games even adjust their level of play to your level of skill. And it says Mad Maze, Space Attack, Autocross, Stomp, and Speedball. And each is a race against the time. So it's a pretty cool little old vintage game right here. It says it's from 1978 on the back. So that's a pretty cool little find right there. I always love finding vintage stuff like this, especially that's sealed and has all the parts and all the pieces to them. Those are great. So we got one more board game for the night. Check this out. This right here is called Mastermind. And this is from 1972. This game is by Invicta. And this is a game of Conan and logic for 2 players to break the hidden code. And this is the original Mastermind awarded game of the year. So that's pretty cool right there. Mastermind. I've never heard of this game, just like the Split Second. Like I said, I played Simon growing up, you know, and I played all the other games, of course, like, you know, Sorry, Monopoly, all those types of games and stuff. But I've never heard of games like these. So one day I'd like to be able to sit down and play some of these games right here. Maybe show you guys out there what it's like to play them, you know. All right, so the next cool thing that we have found, check this out. Found this over in the book section at the thrift store. This is a 1985 Marvel, The Mighty Thor. This is number 364, the February edition. And over here in the corner, it says possibly the most unusual story ever published. And it says Nestle Quick Powder ads inside. And check this out. Gotta find that. I know it's in here. Check that out, guys. It's got just all kinds of cool stuff for that ad right there. Like, I love old comic books because it's old comic books to begin with. But, I mean, I love it for the old advertisements that you'll find in there. I mean, there's also one in here I saw for, like, Transformers, I believe. Let's see. They're one of Jetsons. Here we go. Check this out. G.I. Joe and Transformers, where you could order on video cassette, on VHS. So yeah, man, I love finding these old comic books like that. So that's pretty cool right there. All right, so check this out, guys. This right here may take just a little second, but I found this whole tub for $1. Now, the tub itself was worth $1, right? But when I opened it up, I just went ahead and put it in my buggy because I already knew what it was and what I was getting. But this right here is a bucket full, basically, of basketball and baseball players, collectible player figurines, right? All right, so it might take a minute to go through all the little figures, and I'm going to try to go through them real quick for you guys. So I'm going to start with the baseball ones first. All right, guys, so here's the first figure that we found. Check this out right here. We have, this is a number 3, 1988 Dale Murphy with the Atlanta Braves. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. The figure moves, and you can make it like a swinging the bat, move his head around, and move his arms and stuff like that. So they're pretty cool little figurines. They're vintage. They're from 1988. So let's check this out. Let's go ahead with the other ones we got. We got number 23, Don Mattingly. As you can see right there, that's pretty cool. Then we got a number 25, Mark McGwire for the Oakland A's. I actually like Mark McGwire. He was a pretty cool baseball player. Now we got a number 26, Wade Boggs with the Boston Red Sox. So that's a pretty cool find right there. I remember the old Boggs cards and stuff. This right here is a good one. Number 21, Roger Clemens with the Boston Red Sox, as you can see. All right, now we got a Ozzie Virgil. As you can see him right there, and he's with the Atlanta Braves. All right, so we also have a Eric Davis. And he's with the Cincinnati Reds, as you can see. All right, and then we have a Tim Raines with the Montreal Expos, and I think he's got like the coolest one out of all of them. Everybody else is either holding bats or pitching a ball, but he's like sliding into a base, so I thought that was pretty cool. All right, this right here, I have a hard time saying his name. Let's just go ahead and say he is number 31 with the Kansas City Royals, and I read it as Saberhagen. And correct me if I'm wrong out there, YouTube. I'm not 100 on that name, but I'm assuming that says Saberhagen. So Saberhagen, number 31 with the Kansas City Royals. So that's pretty cool right there. All right, guys, so now we're going to go see the basketball figures that I found. All right, guys, so here we go with the basketball figures. The first one up is number 12, John Stockton. And he was a great player. I remember this guy coming up a little bit in the early days right here. But these right here are from the 1996 All-Star game. It's pretty cool little figurines right here. These ones got like move their arms and all that stuff right there. So that's pretty cool. So the next one that we have is David Robinson, number 7. Right. Then we have Grant Hill, number 5. Then we got Hakeem Olajuwon. I know I butchered his name. Sorry, guys. I could not pronounce that. I'm going to say Olajuwon. Is how you say that. All right. So now we got, I remember this one real good. Scottie Pippen. Everybody remembers Scottie Pippen. He used to play with the Chicago Bulls right beside Michael Jordan. And also for the McDonald's French fry commercials he did all the time. So yeah, Scottie Pippen, number 8. Then we got Shaquille O'Neal, the legend, number 13. That's pretty cool right there. Everybody loves Shaquille O'Neal. He's a great guy. All right, so we got Penny Hardaway, number 6. Then we have Karl Malone, number 11. And then we have a Reggie Miller, number 10. And then this one right here, guys, I could not find his name anywhere. I looked up his number, and it's not even showing a number 14 on that team's roster. But this is the same year, same print, same things, even wearing Team USA. This says G. Robinson on it. And I type in number 14, G Robinson, and it comes up with a guy that just got drafted back in like 2014, like 6 years ago. This game was from like 1996. So y'all help me out there. Who was number 14 in that game with the name G Robinson on there? Because I looked up the roster, like I just named all the characters right here off the roster sheets, and none of them come back with this guy right here. So if you know who that is out there, guys, let me know, okay? All right, so that's going to do it for everything on today's show, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. It really helps with the content, guys. And as always, I hope you have a great day. Peace.